Hey Dream Team, Eric Gephardt here, Kamado Joe, coming to you from All Things Barbecue in Wichita, Kansas. It's my great privilege to introduce you to one of the most successful dishes of my culinary career, the pork bomb. All right, usually this is an entree. We're going to turn it into a sandwich today. Picture this gorgeous pork butt, trimmed off, cut into individual portions, seasoned, smoked, low and slow till it's your own personalized piece of heaven right there on the plate. And we're going to put that on a sandwich, a little smoked slaw, bourbon dream sauce, boom. So first thing we're going to do is trim this fat cap off. I do prefer to buy the pork butts with the H-bone already removed, so a boneless pork butt. It just saves a little bit of time for us. So let's go ahead and get started on this fat cap. This is a piece that I'll actually save and have out on the grill and use with tongs, and I'll use this to oil my grill grates when I'm cooking other pork products. So the idea here is to trim this butt into almost softball size pieces. Don't worry about all this globular stuff. You don't need to trim, but I do want to see kind of semi-even pieces. We're looking for about 12 ounces here. Sometimes you've got to kind of navigate and try to visualize a bigger piece like this and say, okay, I'll probably get 3 good sized portions out of this, maybe 4. See something like this, that's okay, leave it be. So as you can see from this one pork butt, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 portions. All right, so again, you see a lot of intermuscular fat. That's part of the reason that we've chosen this beautiful pork from Cheshire Farms. Not just the globular big stuff, but also the marbling in there is just really, really, really gorgeous. This is going to be a long cook. It's something we're going to call sous dome, which we'll show here in a little bit. But we're going to smoke after we season, and then we're going to wrap in a BPH-free cellophane, and we're going to put it back on the grill. All right, so we want to give a nice even layer of seasoning here. And some of these have nooks and crannies, so we want to get in there as well. Can even, you know what, that's a good method. Just kind of dab the sides in there. Look how pretty that is. And some of you right now are thinking, my gosh, that's a lot of seasoning. Well, you know what it is. But I invented this. I can do what I want to do. All right, so we're trimmed up. We got this pork butt cut into individual steaks, again, around 12 ounces. We're seasoned up. We've let that sit for about 30 minutes to penetrate. I've already got a grill rolling at 250 degrees because we've got some ribs going, all right? Either this video hasn't been released yet or you just saw it last month. I'm going to go ahead and sneak these pork bombs around here. That's a thing of beauty right there, all right? We're going to give this 3 hours smoke, okay? We'll get an hour and a half on one side, and then we'll turn it, get another hour and a half. Smoke's going to adhere evenly, but we just don't want all that heat from the bottom deflector shield radiating up on one side for the entire smoke. Isn't that gorgeous? Pork bombs are right where we need them to be. Again, that's been 3 hours at 250 degrees. Let's go ahead and take them off the grill, and the next step is going to be the wrap. All right, we're off the grill, smoked. We've got nice color on there. I'm sure we have fantastic smoke penetration on here as well. Now is when we're going to go around with the plastic wrap and really lock everything in. Not just one layer, not just two layers, and then we're going to go to the side, do the same thing. We're really mummifying this thing. Remember, we want to keep all the liquid in. All right. I don't mean to be repetitive, but I want to walk you through it one more time. Trim the pork bomb, season the pork bomb, smoke for 3 hours at 250 degrees, take off, wrap, really wrap, almost mummify to the point where you're keeping all the liquid inside. What liquid am I talking about? As the meat starts to sweat and the collagen begins to break down, turn into gelatin, we want all of that inside. Seems like a lot of effort, it's well worth it. All right, now we'll place our pork bombs in this container. And this whole thing is actually going to go on the grill. You want to make sure that all of them are touching the bottom. We don't want to have anything stacked or it won't cook evenly. And now we'll put foil over the top. Let's get it on the grill. Grill is still set up at indirect, 250 degrees. The doneness is a very interesting thing. I've never used a thermometer to tell when these are done. I've never had one probed in there to read how long it's going. What I do is I smoke for 3 hours, wrap them, put them in for another 6 hours at 225. Of course, just like a brisket, every single one of these is going to be different. I just go to the rate where they're fork tender, meaning I could literally take my pinky and push on each one and it feels as if they're going to give way. So because we're making a sandwich out of this pork bomb, I got these nice little Italian rolls. And really nice if we can just get that toasted up slightly. Got a little bit of garlic oil. Beautiful. And we'll put that right next to the bombs. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Just able to be so pliable and malleable. Look at that. And I'll show you how tender it is. Right? So you can imagine this on a plate. You put fork and knife to it and it just shreds right in front of your eyes. It takes simply eating a meal and turning it into an experience. If you've got friends who've never cooked a pork butt and had that experience where it just falls apart, this is almost personalizing that for someone, having it on their plate. We're gonna take it to the next level by making a sando out of it. Let's get to it. Beautiful garlic bread. We'll take that pork bomb and just put it right on there. Okay. A little bit of our sauce right over the top. So for years I've made my own bourbon dream sauce for this dish, but I came here to All Things Barbecue and I found one really similar. It's called Kim's Gourmet Bourbonaki, and it's really, really nice. So in order to make my bourbon dream sauce, it's about 30 different ingredients. You're pureeing pineapples, roasting onions, you're doing a whole lot. Here you just get to buy the sauce, so really nice. Again, we're just gonna pour a little bit right on top. And then we're gonna top with some of the smoked slaw. You can look back a couple of videos prior and we gave this recipe out. But this is just a nice play on a pork sandwich. Oh yeah. So folks, there you have it. The pork bomb, blue smoke slaw, sando. Let's give it a go. The aromas are really off the charts. I've never been intimidated by a sandwich before.
Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to Eric for being here today. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all of the products featured in today's video, including those Kamado Joe grills. And if you enjoyed that video, we'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to thesauce.atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.